and welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corn.
And Bo.
So I have very important news out of Walt Disney World from this weekend.
Okay.
So the E to the B concert series,
Yeah.
Uncle Jesse did show up with the Beach Boys.
Okay.
And he played multiple instruments.
Okay.
He sang lead vocals on Forever, which he did in the show multiple times. He played the tambourine. He played the guitar. He played the drums. And he played Congo drums.
Who knew Uncle Jesse was so versatile?
Well, in the show, remember he had his band? In Full House, he had a band.
Yeah, but I didn't know he could, like, play all the instruments.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he played all the instruments.
Okay.
And he did his whole thing, and it was such a big deal that, like, so Disney gets big crowds, right? Like, this is a normal thing for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Epcot, like, couldn't handle it. Like, all their systems went down.
Oh, shit.
And apparently it was knowing that he was going to be there with the Beach Boys. Like, the Beach Boys aren't always there, and plus, like, him performing with them, and I think, like, the elder millennials...
Yeah.
They got their fucking Epcot tickets ready, and yeah, shit went down in Disney World yesterday at Epcot specifically. They are also playing tonight. This isn't going to come out until Wednesday, so we're on Monday. So they played yesterday. They're playing today.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, as of yesterday, like, I read that people that got in the line, the last show, the 8 o'clock show, people were fine to get in if they were there like an hour ahead of time. But people were waiting in the earlier show lines for hours and didn't get in because it was that packed.
Oh, my gosh.
And just like an open amphitheater. You could have literally just stood across the way, but whatever.
Yeah.
I know, but like you want to see...
like seeing.
Right.
You wouldn't have known that it was Uncle Jesse on the tambourine.
Right.
If you couldn't see it.
If you couldn't see him. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I guess. There's TV, but yeah, right. I guess you'd have to be like standing around outside to even see the TVs that are up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty insane yesterday at Epcot because Uncle Jesse was performing with the Beach Boys. But for like Full House fans, it was a big deal.
Right.
There's a lot of videos online about it. It's already on YouTube. It's all over Instagram.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I haven't really been on TikTok today, so I didn't see it, but...
Yeah, I haven't been on... I have to re-download TikTok because my phone is going back to life slowly. It's living. It's gonna live. It's alive.
It's alive.
It's alive. Right, that's what I was trying to say, living. That's what I thought. So I don't really have a lot of Disney news other than that. You know, like Mickey's Not So Scary. What? Christmas. It's Christmas.
Yes.
It's Christmas.
It's not so scary.
Is not so scary. It's about sold out. I think there's like 1 day left. There was 1 day left 2 days ago. So if you didn't get your Christmas tickets, you're probably not going.
Very Merry Mickey Christmas.
Middle of November. You know what I mean? I know that this happens, but like it's just wild when I saw that like 1 day left. Like,
yeah, why is everyone hating on that day?
I'm like, why is it all sold out?
Right.
I get it. It's cool.
You don't get a discount or opportunity to go that as a pass holder, or you do?
I get a discount, but like the tickets are still like $150, and like I'm already paying you $400 to come for like the days that I'm allowed to come. I'm not paying you $150 for 1 day. You know what I mean? Maybe when he's older, maybe we'll do it, but like at this point, we're also like pretty young, and like the parties are late, and they're again like if they're sold out now, like they're crowded. I'm sure that it's a really good time, and I would love to see it and go eventually, but like we're definitely at a stage of our lives where like we have like it's too much. It's overwhelming. The sensory is just even like people like act like I'm wild because I'll be like, you know, he doesn't like big crowds and stuff, and like, oh, you go to Disney all the time, but like we have the Pixie Pass. I can't go when there's a big crowd. You know what I mean? Like this, I can't go when John Stamos and the Beach Boys are shutting shit down. I'm not invited to that, which is fine because we can't handle big crowds. Or like people act like I'm crazy when I'm like, no, he doesn't like, you know, he gets overwhelmed easily in like big loud crowds. I'm like, you go to Disney World. And it's like, yeah, but I go to Disney World and 10 other people are there, you know?
Right.
It's like me and the fucking Mad Hatter walking around at that point. No one. Sometimes it was busier than we expected recently, but it'll be like on a Friday. Sometimes Epcot gets busy on a Friday night because Right. Locals are drinking, obviously. If I was a 20-something pass holder that lived in Orlando, I'd be drunk at Epcot on Friday night, too. But I don't like to do it now. But that's about as busy as, like, it gets when we're there. It's like a Friday night at Epcot. So, I think that the Christmas party is probably really cool, but I don't think that I can handle it. It would be too much. I heard the cookies are really good. Apparently you get, like, free cookies. Like, instead of, like, during the Halloween party, there's candy stations for trick-or-treating. They have, like, cookie stations, and like honestly these cookies look good, and like we do like Epcot does Festival of the Holidays, and they'll have like a cookie stroll, and it'll be like they do it with all their festivals where there will be like something at the back of the menu like food and wine. It's Emil's fromage thing, right? Because fromage is French for cheese, right? And it's there will be like 7 to 8 offerings that count. And if you get like 5 of them, then you get like an extra treat. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And like we do it a lot with the cookie stroll at Epcot because we don't eat them all, because they're fucking huge. But we bring some back. So like my cousin loves like the black and white, and then like the snickerdoodle at Canada, they put like real fucking Snickers on it. So like obviously I'm into that.
Yeah.
And then like we'll get like Ferris a gingerbread, even though he's not really gonna eat it. He thinks he will. You know what I mean? And then we'll like figure out our 5 cookies, and we'll like eat a couple, and then like my cousin brings them home to her mom. Yeah, like because my aunt is real little, and she'll eat a Disney World cookie for a week, so like it works. But I think the cookies are free if you go to the party, so that is a reason for me to go. And I bet like the decorations are even better at.
What the?
What?
I just drank this.
Ew.
And that was in there, but like, what is that?
I don't know. What did you put in your drink?
And this was a bottle of water. I'm sorry. This was a bottle of water that I opened at my house. And then I put Energize and Hydrate in it.
Okay, that's Beachbody stuff.
Yeah. Like a little
That's what I was wondering, like, what is it?
But like, that's not, like, that's like, I don't fucking know what that is.
I would touch it, but it's been in your mouth.
Yeah, something just came out of this drink that is not normal. Like, I can't drink that anymore. I don't understand what that is and how it got there. And
You don't think it's like the powder crystallized together?
No, because it's like soft.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, so this is gonna be gross. Did you have something in your mouth that you could have backwashed in there?
I mean, I don't think so.
I don't know. That's weird.
Ew, what the fuck?
Do you have a napkin? Here?
No, it's going outside. Hold on.
All right, well, pause. We had a drink malfunction.
That was so disgusting.
Unscripted.
Okay, moving on.
Let's
just get past that. I don't want to think about that anymore.
Okay.
That's so nasty.
So, what else is going on? I was going to see if I had any screenshots, because, again, my phone was being a real so-and-so. So, it was, oh, wait. I must have saved something from Disney World. Oh, the Beach Boys drew record-breaking crowds.
No.
And park operation fails. Massive Beach Boy turnout packs Disney beyond capacity.
Yeah, you don't feel like maybe part of that crowd was because it was the Beach Boys and not just Uncle Jesse? You feel like Uncle Jesse brought the crowd, not the Beach Boys?
I feel like Uncle Jesse with the Beach Boys made it more than it would have been. Because, like, let's be real. This is going to be mean. But, like, how many Beach Boys fans are still out there and able to navigate Epcot?
But when's the last time the Beach Boys played at a concert?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Because I feel like that's, like, a rarity. And so, like, people are going to come out to see the Beach Boys.
Do the Beach Boys still tour? Yes. They have several upcoming tour dates. Yeah.
Maybe then.
Yeah, it looks like they kind of tour regularly.
I guess I just don't pay attention to it.
And that's the thing, too, is, like, I feel like that's loaded to say, like, it's mean, but, like, yeah, like, we like the Beach Boys because, like, we grew up listening to, like, our parents listening to it, but, like, how much of their original fan base is still out and about?
Well, I don't know, but then it's like the millennials, you're catering to them with Uncle Jesse, too, so it's probably, like, a mix of both.
Right.
Bringing out all of the millennials.
So I feel like it's probably millennial heavy.
Right.
Because they're at Epcot already.
Right.
And they love Full House. And John Stamos just kind of hangs out there for some reason, which I like. He's like a real Disney adult, and he like will tell. Did I tell you my cousin, one of my cousin's cousins, took a picture with him at the Polynesian, and he was dressed as a manager and had a name tag that said he was the manager.
You did say this.
So like he's just like a goofy like Disney adult that just yeah, maybe they were there for the Beach Boys too.
Yeah,
but I feel like the combo, yeah, random as shit. So yeah, I was gonna see what other screenshots I had. Okay, so it was just Uncle Jesse telling us that he was gonna be there. And it's weird because a lot of them get like 3 dates, but they only got 2. But I guess that's honestly him and the Beach Boys probably too old to be out there all day. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
Well, how many shows did they play? 2?
Yeah, and like a lot of them do 3. And the rest of this is just like, I don't know, my own nonsense. I thought I had more screenshots, but I guess not.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, I'll answer her in a minute. Well, I just read that Jim. I don't know how true this is because it's some place called Small Screen Company on Instagram. So I don't know. Like,
see, I hate that when it's not a big company. You don't know.
Yeah, like they have a blue check mark, but anyone can fucking buy a blue check mark these days. So I don't even know if that makes you legit, right?
No, it doesn't, because people will like follow me and they have a blue check mark, and then I go to see it and they got like 400 followers, and it's like, why are you giving them $15 a month for this?
So stupid. But whatever, each their own. But this says that Jim Carrey is a star in a live action The Jetsons movie. Have we heard this yet?
I have not heard that, but I'm very fucking interested in if that motherfucker
Like,
don't
do
look
we
like
think
George
that's
Jetson, or is that
real?
like AI? Because
Jim Carrey set to lead the Jetsons movie at Warner Brothers. Is this real?
I really hope so, because honestly, I feel like, first of all, I love the Jetsons. Second of all, I feel like Jim Carrey would make a fantastic George Jetson.
Yeah, and he hasn't done it.
Who
Like,
is going to be
he hasn't done
Elroy?
anything in so long.
He's been doing all these Sonic movies, and
Oh,
he was
yes.
in an interview for one of these Sonic movies, and somebody said to him, "I thought you retired," and he said, "I did, but here's the thing, I spend a lot of money too." Or he said something like, I'm broke too."
That's pretty
And
funny.
like he was just like, yeah, he's just out here trying to make some money back, because I don't know, maybe
I
he
feel
got
like
into
he
like
would
some
be a
weird
good
things.
George Jetson then.
I feel like he's perfect. I want
Yeah.
to know who everybody else is.
I don't know.
wanna
I don't even know if this is true. I don't know if this is true story or it's just something made up.
Googling it. Jim Carrey, George Jetson. I'm just gonna Google Jim Carrey, George Jetson. Tell me what else you got. 'Cause I'm Googling.
I don't know. Let's find out if that's real.
Reportedly in talks. This is from, I mean, Google's AI overview, but
Which is probably getting their information from this app, this small screen company.
probably. But it's director Colin Trevorrow, which looks like somebody spelled tomorrow wrong, but okay. Known for the Jurassic World franchise. I didn't know that, but I mean, I know
maybe
Jurassic World, but
yeah, maybe it's true.
maybe. I'm interested.
Britney Spears is hanging out with the Kardashians, and I don't know how I feel about it. And I know we don't ever want to talk shit about Britney. We love her so much, and
But
she
maybe
can do
she is
whatever she
spiraling.
wants to do. But do we think that the Kardashians are the best people for you to be hanging out with? Because I'm pretty sure they're managed by your handler.
Yeah, absolutely not. Get the fuck away from them.
Like,
Get away from them.
aren't they managed by
Lou Taylor.
Lou Taylor?
Yeah, they are absolutely in bed with that hoe.
Yeah, and then
Get away from them.
And then the mom with the is in bed with the Corey Gamble, has like fucking ties to Diddy, and
he was at Kim Porter's house when she was taken away.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this isn't like who we should be associating with.
No, I feel like they're gonna like use whatever they can to get dirt on her to like get her back in conservatorship or manipulate her or something. This is not good. Get away from them people. They're scary. Those people are scary.
Yeah, they're not there for you.
No.
They definitely have ulterior motives. Someone has put them up to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So like she was posting on like Instagram with them. Like this is like a quick little snapshot if you can see it, but it's like her kissing Kim on the cheek or whatever. And she was hanging out with Kim and Chloe and some guy I didn't know who he was. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Scary for her.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like she probably just needs to get away from Hollywood altogether. No.
Honestly, I mean, like I wouldn't go to like Montana because you're gonna run into Kanye and then you got your own issues, but like go somewhere else. There's got to be somewhere like where you can just like chill out and like be by yourself and nobody will know. Maybe not nobody will know who you are.
I mean, people know you are, but
like don't care.
Yeah, like if you just like kind of erase yourself from it, like get off social media, stay private, like
right, go live like a normal life, not with the Kardashians.
No, that is not a normal life.
No,
that is bad news bears.
It is bad news bears. That is very bad news bears. Good one.
Okay, so there was a video that went viral on TikTok that had a guy at a Jonas Brothers concert and he was reading a resume, and it was the people behind him videoing him reading a resume, and they said, "Hey, Scott Kelly, if you just letting you know, like your resume is being reviewed." And it went viral.
That's hilarious.
And Joe Jonas, Joe, right? He's the older one, the one that the funny one.
No.
Joe, Kevin, and
Frankie.
No, that's not the. That's
Frankie's
not the
the one I
Jonas
like.
Brothers
I know
that
it's
we
the only
know.
one I like.
How am I
that is the only one I know.
How am I forgetting their names?
I don't
Kevin
fucking know them.
Oh my god. Anyways, Joe Jonas replied on it and was like, "Yeah, Brian Kelly, great guy. Met him. He saved my dog once or something." You know what I mean?
That's
like
silly.
So just all the stupid things. People started like commenting how great of a guy he was. Well, Jimmy Kimmel took a book from Ellen.
Took a page from Ellen's book.
Took a page from Ellen's book and brought. He had the Jonas Brothers on, and he fucking tracked down this Kelly guy, and brought him out to meet the Jonas Brothers while they were on his show the other night. But it was funny because he said, "Hey guys," at the end of the interview, he's like, just saying, I actually had no idea who you guys were until someone said you were being, that the resume was being reviewed at a Jonas Brothers concert, and he was like, I had no idea who the Jonas Brothers were.
That's so
And the fact that he
funny.
like told them that, they all just started
Yeah,
laughing.
he's
Like,
got some balls. I like it.
yeah, I mean, it
Right?
probably humbled him, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's actually a good reminder for even myself, like that these people who we think are so famous, like they're still not known by everybody.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right. I bet he'd be a Frankie fan.
he probably knows who Frankie is. He's probably watched like that
Yeah,
show.
because that show's really good. I like Frankie. I don't really care about these assholes, but I like Frankie.
I mean, these three are just like they did an ad for.
Honestly, if I hadn't had like young cousins when they were around, I wouldn't know much about them either. But like when they were popular, I had like teenage girl cousins.
Right. And I think Kaylee never really liked them, and then I was way too old for like when they were popular,
Right.
But they did like an ad of catch us on I don't know. It was like a quick little thing that they had to do, right? So they're like at a concert, but they have to say that they're going to be on Good Morning America tomorrow. So they do like this quick little thing, right? Like ad, whatever.
Right.
But
promo.
Yeah, promo. Thank you. But Joe Jonas in it was so fucked up. Like, you could tell, like, the one brother looks at him like, what the fuck? He goes, biggity. He made this, like, really weird sound, like, bing, bang, boom. He's like, yeah, watch us tomorrow at 5 o'clock, bing, bang, boom. And the one brother looks at him like, motherfucker. And then he has to speak, and then Joe, like, leans his head on him while he's speaking. And then the next one speaks because he's in the middle, and he leans his head on him. I was like, this guy is so fucked up right now, and he like had to do this promo, and the other two you could tell were so annoyed with him. Like, I doubt they stay together. They're gonna cancel this tour too. Like
I was gonna say, this is a recent one.
Yeah, this is recent. This just happened.
I thought you were saying this is something that had happened before that you thought was cool or like funny or whatever, and I was gonna say, well, maybe that's why they broke up last time.
No, this happened just now.
Yeah, so probably.
Yeah, I think it's like they're on their downfall again. They get very annoyed with each other.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. That is hilarious. Their movie is being promoted all over Disney Plus.
Oh yeah,
it's annoying the shit out of me because I'm trying to watch Hulu and it's like watch the Jonas Brothers Christmas. Like,
I got
an hour to watch an adult show. Leave me alone. No, I'm not watching it. I was trying to watch The Righteous Gemstones.
I'm not watching it either. Not at all.
No, I was trying to watch adult shows, but like Hulu. I was trying to watch an adult show on HBO, but you have to go through Hulu to get to HBO. And Disney owns Hulu and puts out Disney ads on their Hulu. And I'm just trying to watch some fucking adult HBO shows in the hour and a half I have to myself while I'm folding laundry. And it's like Jonas Brothers Christmas, Jonas Brothers Christmas.
You know what came out on Hulu too that I've only watched one episode of? I was going to try to get more in over the weekend so that I could talk about it more tonight, but I just didn't. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 3.
You know what? That kept being advertised too, but I didn't even watch season 2. And so I had heard about The Righteous Gemstones a lot, and I knew that Eric watched it, and then my cousin recently told me about it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna put it on, and this shit is terrible and stupid and fucking hilarious. But it's like what's his name, like Danny McBride and like John Goodman and Andy from Modern Family. So my cousin was like, did you watch Workaholics? And I was like, no. And she's like, well, one of the guys is on it. And then I turned it on, and it's fucking Andy from Modern Family, who was also, I guess, the Workaholics guy. But I didn't watch that, but I watched Modern Family.
Right.
And I was like, Pammy, Kelvin is Andy. And she was like, what are you talking about? Because she told me to watch like 3 shows this weekend, and I picked one because I only got time for one.
Right.
And she was like, is that from... What else did she tell me to watch? I don't remember. And I was like, no, it's from The Righteous Gemstones. And she's like, oh, yeah, okay. And it was pretty funny.
So it is good? Yeah. That's on HBO.
But, like, if you're cool with just...
like, stupid humor?
Stupid, but also, like, I guess you could call it offensive, right? Like, so they're, like, a mega church. So, like, in the opening scene, they're doing, like, this mass baptism in a wave pool in China, and the waves get turned on, and... Right. And then, like, the one immediately gets blackmailed for, like, cocaine and hookers, and there's, like, penis on screen. There's on-screen penis, and so, I mean, you gotta be, like, okay with, like, drugs and nudity and offending everyone and, stupid.
Right.
But it's hilarious. I mean, I'm okay with those things.
Yeah.
So I thought it was really funny, but if you are not okay with, anything... It was
could be offensive.
I'm halfway through the first episode, and these are the things.
Oh my god!
Right. So like, I'm sure it's only. And Eric said he's like, this is one of those rare shows that like only gets better. And I was like, well,
right.
I don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do.
I'll have to try and watch it.
Yeah, and it's like HBO, so
I
like
feel like that's one that me and Chris could watch together.
yeah, you know what? You
Yeah.
and Chris could watch this together. Absolutely. You guys could watch that together.
Yeah.
It's definitely like an adult. And then, well, your house is different because you have teenagers. So, like, it wouldn't really matter if somebody walked in. But, like, at my house, it's like, this is very much a show that, like, you can only watch
when he's asleep.
or not home. Right.
Right.
So, like, he had, like, 2 hour. He had somewhere that he had to be for 2 hours today. So, I get, like, an hour and a half by the time I drop him off and get home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but, like, I also had to, like, whatever, unload the laundry and stuff. So I didn't have a full
do adult shit.
Right. Like I had like other shit I had to do. I'm trying not to do that. It's so hard because I'm so used to it. But like I feel like my hair's already like being better from being down, so I'm trying not to just throw it up because it's annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't watch anything else. I started to watch the Charlie Sheen documentary. And I'm sure it's good, but it's just sad. He's just sad. He's sober now, but like just him talking about things and like hearing the headlines and like I mean like I'm glad that he's sober and I hope he keeps it together, but like it was a little too heavy. You know what I mean? Like
I honestly don't really have interest in watching it. I don't know why. I just don't.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's not. I feel like, you know, we have a lot going on, and sometimes it's like when you have so much going on, I know that we have like different things, but we both have like a lot going on in our lives right now, and I feel like sometimes, for me at least, when there's so much that like you have to use your brain for and focus on that when it comes time to like put the TV on, I don't want to be
something lighthearted.
Right. I don't want to be like in my feelings, feeling bad for this man or like thinking things. I want to be like laughing at this asshole's little penis, you know what I mean?
Right.
Doing coke. I don't know.
Right.
Which is really funny. So yeah, so like I kind of started it the other night because like I thought that I was interested and like maybe I will be when I'm in like another space and I have like more energy to feel bad for Charlie Sheen, but like I don't have the energy to feel bad for Charlie Sheen right now, and like it's sad. It's some sad shit, you know. He's obviously done some terrible things, but like he's been through some shit too, and like I get it. That's how he got there. It is what it is. And I didn't know like how many of those like big 80s movie stars grew up together in like this little Malibu neighborhood.
I know.
I didn't realize that until you're watching it, and it's like Sean Penn is like the neighbor kid, and it's like what?
It's very weird. They are all like from the same. I feel like we just talked about that the other day too, about even Orlando, where like so many like randoms were in the same high school class together. Like what is going like how?
And then that was part of like so like you know Emilio Estevez is like Charlie Sheen's older brother, right?
Yeah.
So like I guess Sean Penn was friends with like Emilio.
Yes.
And that's what he was kind of talking about, like when he wanted to go into the industry, it was like, you know, like look at what like Emilio and his friends are doing, and it's like Emilio and his friends is Sean fucking Penn. You know what I mean? It's like
I feel like I have seen like I did know that. It's not something that like I kept knowledge wise, but like I remember I feel like there's like a picture of like all of them, like a black and white picture of them in high school together.
Probably.
Yeah, that I have like seen in the past.
Probably.
And someone else too, like in that.
Yeah, there was someone else that I can't think of. For some reason, like Sean Penn is all that I'm remembering right now, but there were more of them, and I was like, this is so weird.
And they're all like in the same graduating class in high school. It's so fucking weird.
And like lived in the same neighborhood, and like were like skateboarding down the street together. They had like this old camera that like they used to make like silly videos on and like record themselves like skateboarding and like doing like fake movies or whatever. They're like kid movies, and it was like all of them. I was like, this is weird. It's funny.
So random. The Mormon Wives, though, I did watch like the one episode, and it was so I don't think this is like spoiler, whatever. You learn it within like the first 5 seconds of the movie,
or if you saw the trailer.
Demi's not in it anymore because she wanted too much money. This is according to the girls that are in it, right? They're just running down like who's not in the show in the very beginning of the first episode. Whitney is supposedly not in it, but she's in trailers, so she comes back. But they said that in this first episode, they said that Whitney asked, you know, they all renegotiated for season 3, asked for a scripted part in a different show on ABC, and they wouldn't give it to her, so she wasn't coming back. But then she ended up on, as we know, Dancing with the Stars, so I'm assuming they probably approached her with Dancing with the Stars to get her back on the Mormon Wives.
What a little bitch.
Yeah. So obviously something there happened because she got the part on a different show.
Right.
And is in Mormon Wives because we see her in future trailers. So something happened. And then Taylor in the first episode says that she's on a break because she's taking a break from the show for her mental health, which she's like the main person. So that I'm like, I don't know. She's in the she's in the very first episode for like a minute, but then like they say that she says she needs a break, and that's she comes on to say that, you know. And then Jen took a break last season for her mental health. So like they're saying she's not in it right now too, but she shows up. Actually, they said like when they gave the rundown of who wasn't going to be on the show, they said her, but then by the end of the first episode, she's there. So apparently she decided to come back.
So I just saw a little blurb, and I don't know if I sent it because I thought about it, and then I thought maybe it wasn't that interesting, but now we're talking about them, so I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to see if I sent it, because besides what I'm about to say, I felt like her face didn't look the same. Why is this back up? You know what? Whatever. It's not.
Well, I mean, and then there's like the three of them are pregnant, right? Like Jen's pregnant, Mackenzie's pregnant, and
yeah, I didn't send it, so I'm gonna find it.
Not Whitney. What's the other one? The one that the blonde. Fuck.
Oh, I like her. Yeah, I can see her face.
She's probably
the only one that's not a mess.
Yeah.
I can see her face. I wish I could.
Macy?
Yes. Okay. Yes, it is Macy. All right.
The three of them are all pregnant.
So let me say, I just saw something here. I'm gonna find it now because I feel like Jen's face looked different. It was kind of bothering me.
She didn't look different in the first episode, but she might look different by the end. Yeah, that's different. Remember we said they both look so different on Dancing with the Stars? Like whoever was doing hair and makeup for Dancing with the Stars.
I feel like Whitney,
should be doing it for, because she was the other one that was on there,
yeah,
right?
But I feel like she doesn't look better as much as she just looks different.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, it said that she's going to address her falling out with Whitney and how Dancing with the Stars played a role. Did they have falling out on Dancing with the Stars?
I have no idea. I never watched any of Dancing with the Stars, to be honest. Last I know, I think Whitney was still on it, and people were like, she's going to get kicked off of it now because the fans are going to be annoyed knowing that she only came back to Mormon Wives because they gave her Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Good. Yeah. I hope she does.
So I don't know if that's true, but I guess supposedly she's doing really well dancing, so I don't know. But then I don't know. I only got through like I said, I got through the first episode and then I fell asleep during the second episode. So I really don't have a lot to talk about, but it's just as annoying, I'll tell you that. Like, and I don't want to give much away, I guess, if people haven't watched it, right? There's some mom talk scandal that happens between Jesse, and we kind of got a bit of that at the end of season 2. They like introduced it that like she was maybe having like Marciano said that Jesse was at the end of season 2 said that Jesse had a relationship and Jesse's married. So that kind of comes to fruition at this first season. They addressed that.
Who's Marciano?
He was the one that was in Italy that they accused Demi of being like.
I didn't watch season 2. Was that not in season 1? I don't
know.
No,
season 2.
Okay.
He was like in Italy's from what is that other like the fuck that show that is the other reality show with the
Survivor?
No, it's the other one about like she owns the thing that the oh my god, the fashion industry one.
I don't think I know anything about this.
It's been Vanderpump Rules.
Oh, my sister likes that.
Yeah. He's somewhere in that realm of reality. And they all went to like Italy for some crossover or something. Who fucking knows? And then when they came, everyone accused Demi and Marciano of being entirely too close during that trip and thought everything was a little weird. And then Taylor, no, not Taylor. What the fuck is her name? The like youngest one on the show. She's not married.
Layla?
Yes, Layla. She, for whatever reason, at the end of season 2, calls up Marciano to get to the bottom of whether him and Demi had something in Italy. And instead, Marciano's like, actually, it wasn't me and Demi, it was me and Jesse. And Jesse is married. And like, yeah, and that's how season 2 ends. So now season 1
starts with that.
Layla puts her nose in it and addresses Jesse about it, and I'm just very annoyed why we even care.
When you said that Demi wanted too much money, I had Jesse in my head, so I have to like rewrap my
Oh
mind
yeah,
around the whole
Demi's the one that we
situation.
all loved season 1 and then all hated season 2.
See, and I didn't get to season 2.
Yeah.
But in
And
my head,
Jesse's the one that
Jesse's the
owns
hairdresser.
yes.
In my head, when you said Demi, I was thinking the hairdresser, and I was thinking, what do you mean it's not enough money? I thought you were a hairdresser.
Yeah, no.
Which, like, nothing against that, but, like, you're not making
You're
$1
already
million in
making
right,
money
like,
there. Like that's your
right.
baby. That's your money.
Right, like, you have, like, a full-on career in salon. Why do you
Right.
care? Like, I'm sure, like, this money helps feed your salon, but, like, it's not, like, you're hard up for money. You have, like, a salon that I'm sure people are trying to go to now,
No,
especially
she's
to see
still
you.
there, but apparently she supposedly had an affair, which you'll find out, I guess, if you watch season. If you go to watch season 3, you'll figure out if that was true or not. But also, I was just really annoyed. But I don't know why I watch these shows, but I get very annoyed by them. But I still watch them. It's like a dumpster fire that I can't stop. Like I just want to watch it. I don't know why, because they just annoy me. Like I'm so like, why is Layla sticking her nose in this? Why do we care? Why are we not leaving this between Jesse and her? Because then you wouldn't have a TV, right? You would have nothing to talk about.
I was thinking that when you said that Whitney wanted something scripted, like this shit's not scripted. If you want to be, you know what I mean. You are on a scripted show, Whitney.
Yeah, like we've learned this.
What do you mean?
The fucking hills taught us this.
The hills again.
The hills. There's a hill I'll die on because every time someone brings up social media, or not social media, reality shows not being scripted, I'm like, no, those motherfuckers, they taught us that it is, and I'll never not believe it's not now.
Speaking of, what's Spencer doing? Wasn't he up to something?
Saving the Palisades.
Still?
Yeah, he's got
Wasn't he like fighting the governor or something?
He still is, yeah.
Nice.
He's still fighting both of them, the governor and the mayor. He's got the lawsuit going. They're saying that it is their fault, and they're saying that they have immunity to it. And he's like, okay, so in that logic, then you can freaking take a torch and start a fire and you're immune to it.
How would you have immunity?
Because they say that government officials can't be held responsible for the fire. But the fire,
force majeure and all that, right?
Yeah, but the fire was not there was a fire that was set by an arsonist like 2 weeks before, right, or something like that, and it was on state land. It was in the Topanga State Park.
Okay.
And it was never fully. It was put out, but it was still smoldering. It was still like, and the
you can't leave that,
weren't,
especially in California. There's no rain.
Right, the hot spots were not being monitored. And he even has like firefighters that have like come forward and said like, we were told to leave that fire alone, and we all like, well, like, no, we shouldn't, but we have to listen to the higher ups. Like, so they were told to remove any watch of those fires, even though there was like a wind advisory, and everyone knew that this was like coming, this like windstorm that caused it. So when that windstorm happened,
picked up the smolder.
It picked up the smolder and restarted the fire, and that ended up burning the Palisades and killing 12 people.
That sounds like you absolutely can be held accountable for that if you told them not to leave that spot.
Right.
It really
and
does
like
that
you
way.
knew that they're on video. Like there's multiple interviews of them saying that they knew the windstorm was coming, and they knew that they had a smoldering fire, and they knew that the reservoir in the Palisades was out of water. Like they had already been
this absolutely sounds like their fault.
Yeah, they had already like there was already talks of like filling the reservoir, like they for years, like it was a common, like they knew something had, and then they don't clear their brush, they don't clear the dead shit.
Right.
So
obviously that's just gonna
so he's got like what's the Rick Scott, right, from Florida, and then
Rick Scott used to be our governor.
Yeah, now he's a senator. I think he's Florida Senate.
Yeah. I think he ran again for governor a couple years ago.
I know. I feel like he did too. And actually, when he showed up, and I'm like, oh, he's still in government. I didn't even fucking. I thought he was gone, but I guess he was just no longer the governor. He ran. Now he's the Senate, and
he ran again for governor like a year or two ago. And I remember thinking, why would you think this is going to work out? They voted you out so fucking fast. Right. But yeah, I guess he's got Senate, right?
Him and someone else, another senator, have been like helping. What's his face?
Well, you know what, Rick Scott, I'll leave you alone if you're helping Spencer. Normally, I'm not a fan, but I'll leave him alone if he's helping Spencer.
Well, they just say, like, there was a big, like, the other one was somewhere that had fires, too, like, some state.
Right, because, like, absolutely, like, we do controlled burns here, and, like, we do, like, a lot of things to prevent fires here, so, like, I'm not surprised that, like, Rick Scott is, like, that does make sense for, like, a Florida legislator to be involved.
Yeah, and the other one was one that, like, a state that had a bad fire, and then they, like, started doing this and that, and, like, the things that, like, California's not doing to prevent
Right, yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, he's still fighting them out there.
You know, good for you, Spencer. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him, because he's no one else is, so.
Right. So sure, we'll just let Spencer fucking run the world. That's
Right.
fine. You know what? If he's gonna do it, let him go. Let him go.
He found his calling.
Yeah. You know what?
He just loves I think he just loves to fight. You know what I mean?
I swear to God, if
And
20
this
years
is, like,
from
at least
now,
a positive.
Spencer Pratt is on the goddamn ballot for president, Kimberly.
I wouldn't doubt after this he doesn't.
That's what, right? Like, I feel like this is where this is going.
Yeah.
This is where this is going.
And we already know that that fine.
What?
That reality stars can become president.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
I was trying to spit it out, but then I was like fighting with myself if I should even say something like that. But
yeah, well, it's true. It's fine. That's an accurate thing. I mean, it's not like Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't the governor of California for 20 years. These are things that happen.
Yeah.
Now that he was a reality star, but it's still same thing, right? I get it. The Apprentice. It's fine. Spencer Pratt is next. So
he is the next president, 2035. Because I'll say maybe 10. Well, I don't know.
He's going to need some years to use the government. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just go from, like,
he's not
fighting
like
the governor of California to be the next.
Years,
right, no.
Or
that's why I said 20 years. We're going to give him, like, some time to, like, get his, like, shit together.
Yeah.
He's going to have to probably, like, work his way up Capitol Hill. And then we will see Spencer Pratt on the ballot. And honestly, I won't be shocked. I'm going to laugh. But I won't be shocked. I will laugh, though.
It's happening. We're calling it here first.
Yeah, right.
Probably not first. I'm pretty sure people are saying that bullshit anyways.
People are saying that?
I think so. Probably. Or like telling him to run for governor.
Yeah. You know what? Why not? He's out here fighting them. He might as well.
Might as well.
Might as well. All right, yeah. We spoiled real hard on that one.
So Tom Cruise just received his first Oscar.
That's
of all,
wild.
I didn't realize the Oscars were even happening.
No clue until
because
just
I don't
now.
ever. I think we've said this before. I'm sure we have that. We just don't. I don't even know like the fucking things that are at the Oscars because they're always movies that I've never heard of.
Yeah. I have to tell you though that does make me feel like it makes sense that he's never got an Oscar because all of his movies are just like goofy ass action movies and it's not like the Oscars are always like some crazy indie French film that you never saw before that's like Beautiful Mind shit. You know what I mean? And like he's like jumping off of trains and going, gotcha.
Yeah, but like he hasn't even like got an Oscar for like a stuntman. Like, do they not give Oscars to the stuntmen?
I don't know. Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, it to be his first Oscar for as long as he's been in the business and like as well known as he is and stuff. That is kind of shocking.
It is kind of shocking. Didn't your friend Leo never get one too?
Yeah. So stupid. He deserved one for the Titanic. Okay, so this is like something that I read that I don't really know how I feel about. So did you see this yet?
Or... No, I do not follow TMZ.
Okay, so...
I let you tell me what TMZ is infuriating you about.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently Taylor, back in 2017, Taylor Swift wrote this letter to Liam. It's on a card, and it has, like, her headline, whatever. It says her name at the top, and it says, Liam, long time no see. I'm so excited for you. You're crushing it out there. I'm obsessed with bedroom floor. It's so cool to see you from afar. I'm always cheering you on. Good luck tonight, Taylor. Sweet, right?
Yeah,
like what a sweet thing.
Understand
that was given to him before they did a show together. Like they were both on like not a show, like some sort of like collab concert, right? Maybe like Jingle Ball or something like that, where like multiple artists play. Well, apparently it's oh yeah, Jingle Bell Ball. Wow, see, I remembered what I read. It is up for auction.
Oh, that's kind of gross.
Right? That's how I felt.
You don't want to, like, let his kid have that?
Right?
Yeah, that's
like, I don't
gross.
like that that's being sold.
No. Honestly, when you said that you weren't sure how you felt about it, and then you read this really nice note, I was like, what the fuck is this going?
Right.
But you know what? No. Okay, now I'm on the same page. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That seems slimy.
It seemed very slimy. Like, I don't know who's selling it, and I don't know where it's come from. Like, is it his family? Is it his estate? Is it someone that, like, somehow got their hands on it, which is probably even worse? I feel like if his family's doing it, maybe, like, they're just trying to, like,
for the kid.
Yeah, but, like, if it's somebody that, like, found it and is auctioning it off, like, it just feels wrong to me.
Yeah, I don't like that. That does feel wrong.
Like, it just feels like you're benefiting. That's not the word I'm looking for, but that's the only word I can think of. Like, off of his death and off of Taylor's kindness and celebrity
status,
right?
Yeah. Like, yeah, that feels like very grimy.
Yeah. I didn't like it, but it was a very sweet note, and how kind. Like
Yeah.
she's so nice. But yeah, please tell me something mean about Taylor. You can't even see
No,
it.
you
That's
can't
like
see that at
white.
all. That's
I
fine.
guess because it's a white note on
Right,
a
and
white
then the
background and the white light. It's
yeah.
so much white.
You can go on TMZ and see it. It's fine.
But yeah, she's always so kind. Like who has to do that? You know, she doesn't have to do that. And
No,
then
absolutely not.
and then like 8 years later, you're auctioning it off.
I don't like that. That does
So
definitely feels like
nasty.
slimy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
Um.
What else you got?
Honestly, that's it. Other than some O.J. Simpson bullshit.
Oh, I saw that he's
The
got to finally
estate,
pay
he
the
has to
Goldmans.
pay off the
Well, not
pay
him,
the
right? Because he's
Goldmans.
dead.
Yeah, the father. $58 million for Ron Goldman's father, decades after shocking double murder. I don't understand like where that money, like what is that? A civil suit that's finally
Yeah, yeah.
So they've been in a civil suit this entire time.
No, the civil suit ended years ago.
Right.
He was found guilty in the civil suit, but because of double jeopardy, there's nothing they can do about it. He absolutely murdered them people, and we all know it.
Right.
And he was found guilty in the silver suit, but he never paid. So now that he's dead, his estate's paying. Right, because OJ's dead.
Right.
Right. So his estate's finally paying it out because he refused to pay, because he felt like paying was admitting guilt, but he was ordered to pay that shit. Years ago,
wild.
when the civil suit ended. Yeah,
you
the
can't
civil
make
suit.
him pay. I guess they can't make you pay it.
Well, he was in jail. Remember, I think he was in jail for like money stuff because he was acting like he didn't have the money to pay. You know what I mean? He was like hiding
right.
funds. Remember, he was in jail for
Yeah.
fucking something. It might have been for something else because let's be real, OJ's a mess. But yeah, he just wasn't paying it. I don't know if he was like claim. I don't know if it was part of that. Yeah, now he's dead. The estate has to pay it. Right.
Anything that they sell.
Right. Anything they have to pay his debts, which
Right.
is a shitload of money to Ron Goldman's dad.
Right.
So.
Well, he's getting his money finally, I guess.
Sucks though, right? Like I'm sure he'd rather have his live child and like not be 100 years old, but sure.
Right.
Did you see the? Oh, look, I just opened it up to get to my screenshots, and it was your Backstreet Boys inviting Taylor Swift to perform. Why would Taylor Swift play with you, Backstreet Boys?
Because they had like a little viral moment where AJ McLean had put on Elizabeth Taylor, and he mashed it to the song Elizabeth Taylor, and he had mashed it with everybody, and it really did sound cool, and it was like a good mashup. And then Nick Carter took it, and like they had like a little dance to it. They created a little dance. Taylor commented on AJ's thing saying, "Wow, I'm so honored," or something like that, because she's always been like a big.
She said, "Oh, hi, AJ. Oh
my God, yeah." So, because she's always been like a big
Backstreet Boys fan.
Well, boy band, like she was obsessed with
right.
NSYNC. Like there's video of her like on Ellen saying that Justin Timberlake is like her biggest celebrity crush, and then Ellen brings out Justin.
Right.
She like fangirled when NSYNC announced her as like a winner at the MTV Awards. So she's always been like a boy band fangirl. So AJ mashing her song, she was like, "Oh wow!" So now, of course, they're like, "Oh well, Taylor, you can come out and on tour with us," just being stupid, and then Billboard takes it as a fucking headline. Like it's just like it's funny banter. It's not
right.
like they're
real.
really
Taylor Swift does not have
her.
time.
Well,
they probably would love to have her.
I mean, obviously, if she offered, they wouldn't say no, but they're not saying that with the expectation that she's actually going to come.
Right? They're joking.
Yeah, right.
Because she's probably. I mean.
But I don't know how busy is she. I mean, I guess that girl's probably always busy. Who knows what she's got going on.
She's planning a wedding, Kimberly.
She is planning a wedding. Trying to steal that girl's venue.
And a secret tour.
I honestly don't know if the tour is going to happen.
Then where did those tickets come from?
I don't know. But, like, is she just going to randomly announce that? Like, isn't that usually announced after the album releases?
I feel like this is something you should know, not me. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I've never heard of, like, a tour being announced a year after an album releases. Like, it's usually...
Like a month. 2 months?
Okay, or a month, whatever. But don't they usually, like, announce an album, or, like, an album comes out and immediately a tour is announced? Like, honestly, she doesn't do anything just, like, the standard anyways.
Right, and is that how it works? Standard? I don't know how. I haven't been to a concert in a very long time.
I mean, I feel like that's how it works. I could be wrong, but I think that, like, an album gets announced and then a tour. I feel within, like, sometimes before the album even is released, the tour is announced. Or, like, right as the album releases, the tour is announced. Like, on the press tour for the album, they announce...
They're also going on tour?
The tour.
Well, I believe it.
So, like, I've never heard of, like, an album being released and then 2-3 months later, a tour is announced. It's usually simultaneous.
Right.
But like I said, she doesn't do anything the industry standard. She also didn't release a single for this album, which never happens. Like they always release a single before the album. And she didn't. The single released when the album released in the theaters. The
Everything
single was
right. It was like the video
end.
was the thing, right?
And that was when we found out what the first single was going to be.
So that's fun.
So,
who knows?
She could, I guess, still announce because there was that stupid auction.
That's the only thing that like
for the 2026. Yeah, I don't understand like how they auction that off. So maybe she will. Maybe I don't know. But how do you come back from the Eras tour? Like how do you re-tour after doing that? Because you can't do another 3-hour show. You can't do another Eras tour. You have to do just these songs and like 1 or 2 of your old shit. You know what I mean? But how do you?
Especially like for her, like obviously we don't know her in real life, but she seems like someone that one-ups herself constantly.
One-ups herself, yeah. And how do you
not like other people,
that?
But like she one-ups herself. She seems like she's like the epitome of like being in competition only with yourself. You know what I mean? Like she's clearly competing with herself every time. She's trying to outdo what she's done last time. So yeah, I don't know how she would ever do another tour. I mean,
according to the documentary, she was planning the Eras tour 2 years before the Eras tour actually happened, which means she was planning it before she had even written Midnights. And then by the time it came out, Midnights, by the time she announced the Eras tour, it was right when she released Midnights. But Midnights wasn't even written yet when she came up with the idea for the Eras tour. And then while she was on tour, she wrote and released Tortured Poets Department and then totally changed the tour, the show, to include the Tortured Poets Department set.
That was crazy.
And then as soon as the tour ends, she released The Life of a Showgirl. Like, that's insane.
And she's also planning a wedding.
And now she's planning a wedding. So I just don't really see her, like, going on tour. I don't know. I really think that she doesn't. I don't think she tours again because I don't think you can. I don't think anytime soon she tours again. I can't say ever, but I think she starts a family. I think the Eras tour was
her goodbye or her hiatus.
Yeah, like
see you later.
Her like, yeah, the closure of that era of her life, like.
Right.
And now she will continue to make music and continue to put out albums, but I think she'll start a family. I think she'll get married and start a family. I don't think she'll tour for like until she probably has enough albums that then she can come back and do something.
Do another Eras tour.
And bigger, yeah.
Unless Travis quits football and him and the babies go on the road with her.
I mean, yeah, that's possible. I mean, he is getting older, so like
for a football player, he is getting older. I mean, like in real life, he's a perfectly normal age.
He has said before that this might be his last season because he was debating on retiring.
And his brother's already retired, and they're not that far in age. I know the brother's older, but like the brother retired a couple years ago.
He's 30. I think last year was the first season he had retired. Like he didn't play.
Right, but still.
Yeah, and then so he's 38. I think Jason's like our age, and then Travis is like 36.
So. 36 is kind of old to be playing football, honestly. I mean, it's not old in the grand scheme of things, but like for a physical contact sport, you're grandpa.
Yeah. I mean, they did talk about like, was he going to come back next year? And then there was like, or this year, you know, and then there was talk of it being this year being his last. But you never know with this. How many times did fucking Tom Brady retire?
Or like Brett Favre.
Right.
Brett Favre retired so many times he was like done forever. And then the next thing you know, he's like on a new team. And it's like, you are 60 years old, man. What are you doing?
Right. I mean, Tom Brady had to clone himself, and then he retired.
I was going to say, right. Like, did Tom Brady come out of retirement, or was that just the clone he keeps in the closet?
Right.
Who knows with him? Who knows? Tom Brady's an alien.
So, I don't know. But
I'm excited.
Yeah. I don't really know how we got there either.
I don't know. So you already said this.
Oh, because AJ.
Oh, right. I opened my phone to get to this.
AJ wanted Taylor to go to sing with him.
All right, let me go back to the beginning of when I started sending stuff because I had like some fun Florida stuff. First of all, a Florida driver was clocked at 107 miles per hour, and she said that she just wanted to get to Little Caesars before it closed.
Oh, that was very, very important.
Very important.
Caesar. What is that? Is that what they say?
Yeah.
The little guy, Caesar.
Yeah, I think so.
She probably wanted that crazy bread.
Probably.
I mean, I would go 107 for crazy bread. I'm just kidding, but it is really good. Actually, I haven't had it in forever. Little Caesars are not even
Where is
around
there
here
even a
anymore.
Little Caesars?
No,
right,
they're
that's
not.
what I'm wondering is where was she?
That's why
Coral
she had to
Gables?
go so far to get to it.
Probably. Okay, so SZA and Shabuzi have been dating for months.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like
I like
him.
her. It's funny. I like them both.
Because I don't know enough about, I don't think I've seen enough about her, like interactions with her or anything, but anything I've ever seen about Shabuzi, he just seems like the kindest, like
He
a
seems
big
like
teddy
a really
bear.
fun, kind
Yeah,
guy.
like he's like this big guy, right? He's like really
Yeah.
tall and like, but he just seems like the sweetest, funniest.
Right, but he's like huge, tall. Yeah. She is another one that she has a beautiful voice and her songs are very melodic, but her lyrics are just diabolical. And I really like that.
Yeah.
I love when it's pretty music, pretty voice saying
Yes.
insane shit.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. So I'm a fan. Okay. I know that you already said that you watch reality shows even though you hate and they're annoying, but I don't know if you watched this one, and I don't know who these people are, so if you know, if not, we'll skip it. I don't even know. Real Housewives of SLC is that. I always want to say St. Lucie County, but that's not it.
It's
Is it Salt Lake
City.
City? Okay. Mary Cosby accused of running a cult in an exclusive new TLC docu-series. I wanted to say documentary, but it's a docu-series.
I do not watch the Housewives, like, thing. There's a fucking housewife something for every city in America. I don't watch them. I never got into them, so I don't know who those people are.
Okay, but even not knowing who they are we surprised that they're accused of running a cult?
Not in Utah.
No, right? I feel like
like Utah is like known for cults and Mormons.
Right?
I don't.
I feel like that made sense. I just didn't know if like you had any more insight, but like I believe that.
Right.
I 100% believe that. Okay, so Uncle Jesse, Little Caesars. I sent a couple things twice. Uncle Jesse. Okay, this is just interesting, stupid old law stuff. So you know that Cardi B is married to Offset, but they're not together, right? They've been like separated for a while, and she's pregnant with Stefan Diggs' baby. Maybe she had the baby, because according to Georgia law, Offset is legally the father
because they're married.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
And so they'll have to like actually like Stefan Diggs would have to like go to court.
Yes.
In order to like prove paternity to get like the legal fathership of this child.
Yes.
That's insane.
That is a thing. And it's state to state, not every state.
No, it's Georgia, because I guess they're married in Georgia. I don't know why the hell it has anything to do with anything.
It is not every state, but I don't know what states that is a law and what it isn't, but I do know that's a thing. And there is something like that in Florida too. There's something like that, because I had a friend who was like getting divorced, but she ended up finding out she was pregnant like right before the divorce was final, and it wasn't the ex-husband's, so she didn't say anything until it was final, because there's some bullshit in Florida too.
This is insane.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah.
See, this is why you just there's no need to get married. You know what I mean? You're just putting yourself into like weird laws that like
weird fucking laws. Like, what do you mean you are the father just because you're married? If you're not paternally the father and you guys aren't even together, you're actively going through a divorce. So I feel like with like a paternity test, or like maybe I understand like getting a paternity test to like make sure that they're not the father before you settle child support.
Sure.
Like, but to say that they're just automatically the father because you're married is crazy.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
And it said, I mean, I'm sure it was joking. It was like, you know, Offset said he's picking baby names. No, you're not. It's not your baby. And then Uncle Jesse again. I guess I was just really excited about that. Okay, so the new Moana live action is coming out July 10th, 2026. Okay. I love Moana, so I'm excited, but I don't know. It seems a little too soon. But I think they're using all the same actors that did the voice, which is cool, but also, if it's the same movie with the same actors and voice in real life and animation in real life, why are we doing this?
When Moana 2, the animated, just came out, right?
That was last year.
Last year. And so now, 2 years later, we're getting the live action Moana 2.
Nope, Moana 1 live action.
Oh. So you think that's too soon?
Moana's not that old. It's what, 10 years old?
I guess.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It seems like a little soon to be like revisit like the same plot, the same story, the same actors.
I get what you're saying, because if you were going to do live action, why didn't we just do live action?
Right.
Like, why did we make the animated to begin with?
The actress that does the voice is doing Moana. The Rock's gonna be Maui. You know what I mean? It just feels...
It's just the same movie.
It's the same exact movie.
Why are we spending money on that?
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, I love Moana. I love the soundtrack. Like, I love all of these people. I think it's great stuff. I love part 2. Not everybody did. I thought it was good. This just feels unnecessary.
Yes.
Not even, like, bad, but, like, just unnecessary.
Right. I agreed.
Why are we doing that?
Too soon.
Yeah. Right. Like, I don't know.
Like, I get maybe doing like Snow White live action because the original was made so fucking long ago.
That movie was 100 years old.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Yeah.
Right, but like Moana's probably not even a decade old.
Yeah.
Why are we just making the cartoon this? It's the same movie with the same actors.
Right.
Just seems unnecessary. Okay, so remember, I didn't know who these people were, and you told me who they were.
Yes.
And then Kelsey Ballerini said that she broke up with that boy, and then we went through her Instagram. The boy said he broke up with her on her birthday.
Yes.
And then we went through her Instagram, and it looked like they had been broken up for quite some time.
Yes.
And then he said he's telling her fans to grow up and calls comments about him and Madeline Klein fucking weird. Who's Madeline Klein? Was he cheating the whole time?
No, Madeline Klein is his ex-girlfriend on the Outer Banks. So like they are co stars on the Outer Banks. They are love interests. They're each other's love interest on the Outer Banks. They're in a relationship on the Outer Banks.
Okay.
And when the Outer Banks first started filming, they were dating.
Okay.
So they broke up, but they're still each other's love interest
on the show.
Couple. They're a couple on the show. So there was always like a weird, obvious, like, you know, not to apparently them, but like to the fans, like when, you know, season 2 of the Outer Banks comes out and we now know that like he's in this heated relationship and like, you know, seems like a great relationship with Kelsey, and then you're still like seeing Madeline on camera. Obviously, like the world of acting is so far different than our world that like that's something that they have to overcome and, you know, maybe have a better
I feel like if I was her fan though, I wouldn't be mad at him for that, because like here's the thing, that is what it is.
Right.
That's
so
their
now
job.
they all broke up, and then now he's filming season whatever it is now, I forget if we're on 3 or 4, and with her, Madeline Klein. So now, like, you know, people will just talk. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought maybe it was like he cheated or something, because
no,
like
it's
that's
his
just
ex-girlfriend,
then that's
and she's
weird.
like dating a fucking prince or something like that. Madeline Klein's just been like linked to some fucking prince of somewhere. I don't fucking know.
You know what? I'm on his side then, because that is fucking weird. Who
and
cares?
the two of them, Kelsey and I thought you were gonna tell me that because they've been seen back together. So
maybe they're back together.
I think they're trying to work it out or whatever. I don't know, but they have been like photographed together out, so they're not fully done.
So you know what? I'm on his side then. That's why I needed clarity, because I wasn't really gonna read the People article, and I knew that you would know.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna send this, and I'll just ask her. Okay. Well, thank you for clarifying, because I was like, is he being a weirdo? But no, it sounds like the fans are being weirdos, and he's right. Stop being fucking weird, guys.
They were amicable, like they were together while he was filming. I don't think it was ever an issue. Obviously it's some sort of weird, but when you're in that world, you just have to like,
and like we went back through her Instagram, like that doesn't mean that she didn't delete posts, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or maybe like she just tries to keep her private life private, which is also fair.
Yeah, but she did share enough of their relationship that it was weird that
it was weird that he wasn't there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this scumbag. Let's take a deep breath before I go. So there's a new video from the set of It Ends With Us where Justin Balgioni jokes, "I missed the sexual harassment training."
Yeah, I saw that, and I don't know. I saw it, but I didn't read into it because I obviously I don't like Justin and whatever. But what's the context there? Does the context matter? I don't know. But like, what was said before and after that?
I mean, yeah, I guess the context could be, but also it was like saying it to Blake Lively and Jenny Slate, who were both ones that accused him of sexual harassment. It feels so like what regardless of the context, it's still gross.
Yes, yeah, and like, what did he say that made him then say that? For them to like then react, for his reply to their reaction to be, "I missed."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. It feels slimy.
Yeah.
It feels like,
I mean, he is slimy though. We know that,
and he is, but it just feels like further proof that he's a fucking goof. Look at that.
Yeah, but they'll you know, still somehow say that.
Spin it. Team Justin.
Spin it. Yeah.
You want me to read the comments real quick? Oh, they're gonna be really good.
It's just gonna say Team Justin.
Not sure how to take those words without context. Okay, but I just said, even with context, regardless of the context, you know he said something slimy, or else you wouldn't have needed to say that next.
Right.
Yeah, I still believe him. And so, doesn't prove he did anything. Everything points to Blake. What? What points to Blake?
Right.
Yeah, it's all just, yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm just going to get upset reading these because it's disgusting. All right, so thought we had nothing to talk about, but now it's been an hour. So that was sad. I don't know, do you even want to just pass that? Okay, fine, I'm going to say it now. Okay, be careful in the ocean if you're not used to it. There was a father and a daughter from Canada in the Pacific Ocean in California, and they got swept
Mm.
out real quick. Um, I know we're used to it here, and we've said it here before about riptides, but like especially like over there, like the Pacific Ocean is
Is a
so much
different beast.
bigger. It's
Yeah.
powerful. It's a whole other thing. Like be careful. I know that it, like the ocean seems fun, and like if you're not used to it, it's cool to be like, hey, this is the ocean, I'm jumping in. But like, I think it's a little different for us because we are aware of how dangerous it can be. So like for us, um, it seems like it is. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like I feel like we're aware that it's dangerous in the back of our head. So even when like we seem like Florida people seem like, oh, we're just going out in the ocean and whatever, like it's because we know of the dangers and like we're aware of it. Like if you're not used to the ocean, like definitely like take all precautions because it
Yeah.
is terrifying.
Yeah, the ocean is unforgiving.
It is. It is. So and then everything else, I don't know. I've seen too many movie things, so now my thing's always just movies.
Yeah.
Someone rushed Ariana Grande on Wicked, red carpet, sentenced to 9 days in jail.
Dude, do you feel like Wicked is like being shoved down our throats?
I haven't seen that much about this new one.
It's like everywhere. I feel like Duncan has their Wicked thing. This has their Wicked thing.
Oh, I
That
don't go
has
to
their
Dunkin'
Wicked thing.
anymore.
But it's like everywhere. The fucking the Roku thing. You know the thing when you have a Roku and it like Roku City comes
No,
across your
I don't know anything
fucking.
about that.
Okay, so there's like a screensaver on a Roku.
Okay.
And when you're not on the main screen, the screensaver comes up and it's Roku City. And it's,
Okay, like Apple does that with like different cities around the world.
okay, so this is like a animated, and it's some bullshit, and I don't know. They always put weird shit in there. I catch myself just staring at it and go by, like, oh, what's new?
That's what we do that with the Apple one. It goes like under the ocean, and it goes like big cities, and then it goes in like forests.
Yeah,
and, like that's how like the Apple one is. But I think it's like real like aerial photos.
Okay,
it's Apple.
and this is like like an animated, like they created. It's nothing really moves on it. It's just a town here, and then like an island in the background where there's like I don't even know Godzilla and all this other. Anyways,
Oh, that sounds so much like Godzilla.
It's very interesting, but right now it's fucking Wicked City. Whatever, what is it called? Emerald City. Yeah, the whole screensaver for the whole thing is now just goes Wicked, and I'm like, God, Wicked again? I don't know. I just feel like it's everywhere right now.
And you know what? Maybe it's because I felt like that the last time. The last time Loki came out, I felt like it was everywhere, and I don't know if I'm like not in as many online spaces right now, but I feel like I haven't seen as much as this one as the other one.
Yeah, I feel like it's being like shoved on us. Like it's just like Wicked, watch Wicked. I don't even know when it's coming out. I haven't paid that much attention to it apparently. Because I never
shoved down your throat. You don't even have a date.
I know because I never watched the first one, so I never really.
You ever read like the real Wizard of Oz book? It is so much creepier than like the Wizard of Oz movie.
No, I haven't.
Oh look, there it is because you said it.
Yeah, it's shoved down your throat. E-News, Wicked.
K-pop Demon Hunters. I like them.
Marvel. Is this the mansion that you were talking? You probably don't even remember because I don't remember. The Breakers in Newport, Rhode Island. Was that the one you were talking about?
I think so. Yeah, that Taylor got that person to... Yeah.
Well, was trying to because it says Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce rumored to have wedding at iconic mansion. And that what we talked about the other day was the rumor like someone... We didn't know if it was Taylor. We just assumed.
Yeah, that was it. That was absolutely it.
I mean, honestly...
Oh! I just saw that thing said Billie Eilish and you never talked about your Billie Eilish concert on here. Is it too late?
I don't think so. I don't know. That was a really good concert, though.
Yeah, I know. You said it to me afterwards. You're like, I meant to say this online, and then we didn't. So, here, let's end with that. Talk about it.
I mean, it was just extremely... she is extremely talented. And I knew she was talented, okay? Like, but I wasn't the Billie Eilish, like, the fan. Kaylee, my daughter, was the fan. I bought the tickets for her and then went with her to it. So, I have listened to her, but only what has gone mainstream. Like, I don't... listen to her albums all day or anything like that. And I knew she had a great voice, but like I think it's even better live, which is not everyone is. Yeah.
Right.
And it was called like the hit what is it, like Hit Me Hard, Hit Me Soft tour. And I didn't understand like where the name came from, right? Like when I first saw it, whatever. And then I watched the concert and it all made sense because her music discography, I guess, is so like she put on a song that was like you're fucking jumping and jumping around and like it's just so hard, like
high energy.
Yeah, and then she'd fucking sit in the middle of the stage with just her sitting on the ground and a microphone and sing this fucking ballad. ballad, and then she would get back up and sing this like high energy. She'd be running around the stage, like jumping over things, and like she had her own little camera. Like I thought this was really cool too. I've never seen where she had like a like almost like what we record on, like a little portable camera that she was holding, and that's the what she was seeing and running was what was being played, projected to like the screens in the arena.
That's really cool.
So that was cool, yeah. But she just honestly, like, if you ever have the opportunity to go see a Billie Eilish concert, I would go. Like, even if all you know is like the mainstream shit, it was just
it's so worth it.
Yeah, like okay, so I've gone to a lot of concerts, and I don't know that I can remember. I've never seen an artist do this. She sat down in the middle of the stage, and she goes, "Guys, for the next like." few minutes, I'm gonna do this loop, and I'm gonna use my own voice, and then we're gonna loop it so that it plays in the background of the rest of the song, but I need the entire arena to be quiet." That entire sold out arena didn't say a fucking word, and the lights go down, and it's just her humming into the microphone, and she hums it, and like creates this like loop, and then like then everyone just starts singing when she starts singing. And I've never experienced like an entire arena get that quiet. Like you could hear a pin drop. It was so fucking quiet.
That's impressive. Because like who can do that?
Right. And like her voice was just so pretty with them. I forget. I like I said, I only know the mainstream, and I can't off the top of my head think of like what song she then went into when she did that. But just like even her humming was just so pretty. I don't know. She just was. It was a really good concert. I'm glad I went with Kay because I bought, like I said, I bought the tickets for her. It was nice to spend the time together too, not just. But I didn't know for sure if she wanted me to go with her because I didn't. She's the fan. Like she asked me if I could get her the tickets. I'm
because
like
the
one
that
gets on Ticketmaster and gets them. So I got them, and then I was like, "Do you want me to go with you?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then I asked again, like, "Are you sure? Like, you don't have like someone that's like a bigger Billie Eilish fan? Like, I don't." And she was like, "No, I want to go with you." So that was sweet. And we had a good time together. I was glad.
Cute.
Yeah. It was good. She's a really, really good artist. And then I did like, I don't know if we want to talk concert, but I did just go see the Wallflowers.
Oh yeah, how was
locally,
it? Did they play One Headlight?
They did.
Was that the only song everybody knew?
For real, like that's what I'm about to tell you.
Okay,
it was
sorry. I mean,
no, you're fine. I just thought that was fun. Like you said that, and like literally where I was going with the story because so I saw it in like this really small theater. It's literally like a old fucking like when the town was built, this theater was probably built not long after that. It's been renovated slightly, but still holds like the same nostalgic like look to it. It's very small, quaint, like, and the old people in fucking town have like passes to it. It's just a lot, and like we are
like like the Four Seasons there once with my parents. So like
like and then Fort Pierce does tend to be like in I try not to say the town, but okay, whatever. That's
why I wasn't gonna say like the name.
I know
you were trying not to, but it's fine.
So they do have it is like a there was a older crowd there and things. So everyone was sitting in this theater. While at a concert, while the Wallflowers, and we've talked about this before, like the etiquette of like standing, right? But this was even weirder because it's like a small knit theater, and everyone was sitting, and which was fine for me at this concert. I didn't really know a lot of their songs, anyways. You know what I mean? Like the tickets, very fortunately, were gifted to me from this amazing couple that I was very thankful. And I knew who they were, and I love a concert, so I went. But the One Headlight came on at the end, like they sang this whole thing, like they've been up there for a fucking hour at this point, right? Everyone's sitting, except like the random people here and there. And then One Headlight comes on and the entire fucking concert, the entire place stands up.
That's so funny.
The entire place stands up for the one fucking song. And he called us out. He called the theater out. He goes,
Good.
He was like, guys, you can't just stand for the one song. He goes, I do a lot of touring, and I'm going to tell all my friends that you guys just sit. It was so
and you're like, I would have stood up if everybody else wasn't sitting.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm not going to stand, because I don't know it enough anyway. So, like, if everyone was standing, I would have stood and, like, did a little dance, whatever. But like I didn't know
did your little dance?
Did my little dance. But I hadn't like had anything to drink or anything where like my social like anxiety goes away and I can stand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with no one else standing, like after a few drinks, I don't give a fuck. But I wasn't drinking that night. But then the next night, I went to go see Eli Young Band at the same little theater.
And it was a much different vibe.
No, it was the same fucking vibe, and everyone was sitting, but I had been drinking, and I know their songs, and
So
I
you
like
weren't.
country music, so I was not, and it was pretty. I was like, oh my God, I was one of the only people standing. I was trying to get everyone around me to stand. I somehow like we pushed our way, not really pushed, but like I said, it's a small knit theater, right? So we like go down the side of it, and then there's like 2 seats open in the front row the entire night. So about halfway through the concert, me and Chris just walked up to those 2 seats and acted like we were supposed to be there. No one told us we weren't.
Nice.
So then we were like in the front row, and I kept trying to get friends to come up there with me to dance with me. Like this one girl, I don't even know her, but she wanted to dance. I'm standing in the front row. No one else is standing in the front row. No one else is standing in the first like fucking 15 rows. And I'm standing in the front row dancing. And this girl like tried to come up to dance with me, and she got told no, and the security guard comes over and she's like, they can't come up here, like you guys paid for the VIP and they didn't, they're not allowed up here. And I'm like, oh, okay, what the fuck? We didn't fucking pay for it either. But at that point, like, how do you not know we didn't pay for it? Like, these seats have been empty all night. Like, this girl over here let us go in, she didn't care, but this one's trying to stop everybody. And so then, like, we tried again. We tried switching. Chris tried switching with a girl, like, so that they could dance with me. And they told they weren't allowed to switch. Like, they were being so crazy. And, like,
but you guys are allowed in there.
We weren't supposed to be there either. And then, like,
so
the lead singer, Eli Young, I'm assuming he's the main guy, right? Usually it's Eli Young band.
You'd think,
it's
probably.
main singer. He just kept looking at me, like, shaking his head. Like, he was watching all of this go down and kept, like, acknowledging, like, what the fuck was happening. And I was like, I don't know. Yeah. And I was like, oh, like everyone was sitting, and here I am, like we're trying to get up and dance, and people are trying to dance with me, and they just kept shutting it all down. And I was like,
so he knew you were a real fan?
Yeah, I was a real fan. So at the end, whatever, I'm up, I'm dancing the entire time. I never fucking sit in that seat. And at the end, we're leaving, and one of the workers were like, oh, you were having so much fun dancing. You're doing so good, girl. I was like, oh my God. We go to Second Street Bistro. Someone's like, oh my God, I keep name dropping all these places. Fuck. Whatever. I probably just made it worse by pointing it out.
If you would have just kept going, nobody would notice. Just keep going.
So we go out after or whatever, and someone in there that I did not know, I do not know this person. They were like, you were the girl that was up front dancing. You were having so much fun. I was like,
yeah, I was having so much fun.
I was having a great fucking time. Why were you not? They were like, we were in the back. We were doing what you were doing. You were waving your arms. We were waving arms.
See, look, you started everything from the front. It was fine.
It was fine. Not really. It was whatever. I had a great time, but I'm not like, I don't like attention like on me. I don't.
Well, that's why I needed to have your few drinks.
Yeah, I do not like. Yeah, that's very embarrassing for me to like. For people to like be pointing me out after I left the place.
2 stops later.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then like one girl I did know, she was like, I saw you up there. I looked at my husband and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Kim up there. And then I ran into like a girl I work with, his mom, and I was talking to her for a minute, and when I went to work the next whatever and saw the girl I work with, I was like, oh, did your mom tell you I ran it or whatever? And I was like, I was having a great time. She goes, yeah, no, Kim, I was there. I saw you. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know you were there too.
Meanwhile, like, I was talking to your mom.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was great though. Whatever. So yeah, those were impromptu. Those concerts were not planned. Someone, like I said, graciously gave me the tickets because they couldn't. They had the tickets and couldn't go.
Oh, that's so nice of them.
So yeah, me and Chris got 2 date nights in, and it was fun. I had a great time. Yeah. And yeah, Billie Eilish is amazing too. I would go see her again.
Yeah.
And now I don't have any other concerts planned until Ed Sheeran next year.
Jeez Louise, we'll have to get I don't know, see what O-Town's up to.
I'm sure they'll be here at the local theater.
I think something's going on. We'll look into it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're about done until next year.
Season 2 finale.
Yeah.
That was great, right? You like that announcement?
Yeah, I was just thinking you should have had like a real megaphone. That was
I had
cool.
that. That was woo. Boom, bing, boom. No. Bing, bang, boom.
All right, Joe Jonas.
Yeah, so we will see you in 2026. Enjoy your holidays and your time. And we'll still be on social media. We do try to still post on there to just stay a little active. But we will not be here. So thanks for being here. Thanks so much for sticking around and listening to our bullshit.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. And yeah, see you in 2026. Peace out. K-Town down.
If you like this, share with a friend. Don't forget to like and follow.
And find us on all social media at parkinglotchats.podcast. That's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Same handle.
Thanks for being here.